Hi, my name is Dennis Camiza, and I work for Logicalis in Malta. I would like to give you a short insight on one of the network refresh programs that we're currently working on at Swinburne University.
As network engineers, we begin with an audit, where we collect data of the current switches, their configuration, subnets, analyze the current network diagrams, and build a physical connectivity summary. In the summary, we include switch names, physical locations, device roles, host names, uplinks, modules, and other documentation. Then we proceed to the design phase, where we draw diagrams starting from the physical connectivity and stacking of the switches to high-level design and security zones. We write up documentation based on the network core, campus LAN, campus WAN, internet edge, identity services, data center, and application delivery. Once all the documentation is approved, we proceed to the supplement. The supplement folder is one of the biggest and most used folders by network engineers. Here, we create complex spreadsheets of all the switches, their IP addresses, host names, port numbers, interfaces, modules, and uplinks. We also include their allocations, stack information, cable plans, connectivity types, macro allocations, and heaps more. We have to make sure that the design is so detailed that when it comes to staging, there's absolutely no question in terms of where things are and how they need to be interconnected with each other. Preparation of the equipment happens at our lab downstairs. We unpack the switches, stack them up, and test the hardware components to make sure that they're all operational. Then we install the new iOS, upload the configuration, and do some basic connectivity testing. When the switches are ready, we pack them back into the boxes and prepare for delivery on site. When we arrive on site, the old switches are switched off, unplugged, and pulled down from the racks. Unplugging them, however, is a very delicate process. In a stack of 73850 switches, there are 336 ports, and each of these ports have its own VLAN information that cannot be mismatched when plugged into the new switches. For example, you don't want students to be on the staff VLAN, or CCTV cameras on the data network. So they need to be taken down slowly, port by port, marked with a VLAN ID label, and when plugged into the new stack, rearranged based on the connectivity metrics and the cable plan that we have provided earlier. This process takes about 6 to 7 hours to complete. Unfortunately, during this time, the network in the section has to be down, and when it is brought back up, some more time is allocated for testing and troubleshooting.
This was just a part of the network refresh we do for access layer. When it comes to core, things get a little more complicated. This, for example, is a setup we have for the proof of concept, which will take months to configure, but when it is done, it will provide the university with top-of-the-line technology available at this moment. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I would like to thank you for viewing.